Welcome back. I'm playing Mechanicus, and this is on very hard difficulty. Shout out to the subscriber that donated this to the channel for us to play. We upgraded some guys, ran around, ended up putting around some incense around the tomb, and leveled up our guys. We decided that we were going to come down and do this one next time, the Killing Jar, the Tech Acquisitor Scaviola wishes to begin her research into the secrets of the Necrons and has asked for specimens of the enemy to be gathered from the tomb of Ectropes. So we gotta collect the samples with the hope of getting more of these mechadendrites, because if we're gonna make a guy be a melee, we're gonna need more because we can only have one axe. No canticles. So we'll do this. And we got those guys. And we will deploy Tech Acquisitor. I asked you on a mission because of your experience with surveying alien artifacts and organisms, and so the heretics of the Stygian 8 can plunder this world for its secrets. Your assertion is false. If objection concerns offense, go to different mission. And leave you free to do as you will, a dereliction of logic. Macaron 16:4. Watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. Sylvia Tenebris. Evaluation commences. Wonders, opportunity, secrets, rare chance for discovery, intelligence on Xenos must not fail to exploit. The logic of your enthusiasm eludes me, Tech Acquisitor. And my emotional cores return only peril to our mission personnel and the threat of the awakening Xenos. Therefore, I am on this mission. My role: gather intelligence, seek truth, gather to human comprehension dictates of Mars retrieval, gather knowledge for thy good of all. And how are you to go about that? Field operations in person. Suboptimal, sending tech priests instead. Optimal. First objective: gather field specimens for study. Location: tomb of Acropis. Commence immediately. Given the reports of the tomb of Acropis, there should be plenty of samples in there for you to collect, Magos, of course, but first you shall have to kill them. My talents: dissection after the fact. I leave the location, identification, execution to your tech priest, Magos. I trust this will be worth the effort, Scavioli. There are no mere laborer servitors we are risking in these tombs. These are men and women, fellow devotees of the cult of Mechanicus. Agreed, Mag. Valid point. Rise to ensure human corpses are returned as well. Opportunity to study the effect of Necron technology on human flesh. Don't think that's quite what he was getting at there, my man. Opportunity. Necron combat tactics, weaponry capability is eliminated. Study required. Eulogize. The chamber shows signs of having been in a brutal gun battle. 2 Skitari lie dead. Marks of gauss blasts all over the walls. Eulogize. Say a prayer. The cult Mechanicus exhorts its soldiers to memorialize their loss. Explore late salvage what gear you can from the dead. After all, it's a waste to leave it behind. Examine. Examine the chamber. Eulogize? The core proposes only to speak passage of the cult Mechanicus scriptures, asking for proper passage of the dead to join supreme intelligence of the Messiah. Their determination is bolstered by the little gain, but they gain little practical benefit. Speculation 2. Possesses autonomous repair, defense, maintenance capabilities. Further study, yes. Have some collected from me. Faustinius. The chamber had a separate damage and shifting landscape. Several dozen tiny beetle constructs are scurrying around industriously as they repair the damage acquire. There's not time for the deviations. Acquire plus attempt to collect several scarabs. It is how they act as a group is the greatest insight can be found. Sure, let's do that. Conclusion commences. Scarabs are not individual constructions but resource of the tomb itself. While the whole tomb is in the form of Necron constructs, commence formulation wondrous kaleidoscope of hypotheses. Sweet. Alright, so those are just glyphs. So I'm going to bypass those. Warning, our presence has been detected. Preservation versus curiosity, conflict resolution. Desirous of knowing what the purpose of the chamber. Shut it down. Quick thinking magos. When a problem exists, true, correct applications tech are always successful. And there's nothing over here, so we'll come down here. One, two, three. We get to go first. Alright, let's move you up here. Move you up. That was disappointing. Uh-oh, more guys are coming. kind of letting me down here. These guys has only got one life left. I can't tell who it is. This guy. Alright, let's move you up. Let's have you attack here. Move up. Attack there. Have you reveal statistics there. Alright, you are healed. Circumstances evaluation confirmed. Disappointing. Necrons employ teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction, excorporation, interrogative. Where do the remains go? Fascination intensifies. Upon destruction, the Necrons construct vanish, leaving no samples to be collected. Archive. Take pictographs of the damage from the Necron weapons. At least this information may be of use. Analyze. Thoroughly search the chamber for any components that might have been missed by the teleportation effect. Abandon. How about analyze? Chamber. Cog. Ocularitus. At the start of the battle, a unit appears untargetable until he performs an attack, gain 25% critical chance until the next attack. That's kind of interesting. The court is slowed down by their search, giving the enemy a chance to respond to their location. However, they uncover several samples of technology of uncertain purpose that might contain valuable materials. Mission complete. The court returns to the tomb, frustrated by the lack of physical samples of Necron constructs. However, the data you've gathered by phasing out of the Necron remains is illuminating in itself. Valuable data present, past, totality of human knowledge increase. Mission conclusion positive. I cannot say I support your conclusion. Beneficial conclusion. Itemization follows. Necron discorporation witnessed. Enemy construct destroyed less than 0. Necron combat performance evaluated. Chances of functioning Necron available for dissection increased. My emotional horrors are returning. Sensations of frustration and resentment, and I choose to acknowledge them. The lives of my tech priests are not to be risked to fulfillment of your desires. Tech Acquisitor. They are there to be risked for the acquisition of the intelligence, learning, sacred knowledge. Your understanding is approvable. Alright. So we lost some, we got some resources. Cant of the craft. The next physical attack will deal +3 damage. Taming of the machine spirit. Max the machine spirit of all weapons. Raising the voices of the Alright, let's go over in cohort. Alright, so that's the question, is do I keep moving you down this way? +1 physical armor. That just does acid, it looks like. (1 to 2) physical damage. See, that would have been nice, because it would have allowed us to just harvest a bunch of stuff. And if I use this, that's actually going to be very helpful. Because it counts as a scan. So I guess that's the question, is do I want to I think I'd rather do something like that and just get 2 ranged attacks while we're closing the distance. Although maybe getting you a heal would be a good idea too. Since we know we lose points if adds 1 physical damage. That's health. That's movement. 2 HP physical health. Three movement. Physical damage. Actually, that might not be a bad option. Try to increase the damage as much as we can. So we'll turn you into a melee guy, see what happens with it. You're gonna be my healer slash range unit. Cognition gauge increased by 1. That would be amazing. I think we go for this one. The works of the enemy, Skitarii and the tomb of Ekropis have encountered the destroyer form of the Necron that uses anti-gravitational technology. Tech Acquisitor has requested a cohort engage the Necron destroyer so its technology can be studied. I'm a little worried about that, but I think I'm gonna... Alright, well, let's load out. So can I only use one of these per turn, per mission, or can I use each one of those once per mission? I don't know how that works exactly. Reports received from Subdomina Kepra. Synopsis follows. Heavy resistance, minimal gains, mounting casualties. Confirm, yes, no. Correct. There have been setbacks. Our troops have encountered a new Necron warform. Reaction, delight. Parade, Tech Inquisitor. Explain. Enemy wave warform, provision, designation, destroyer, anti-grav technology confirmed, explorator request, file access, anti-gravitational technology is an area Stygies 8 Magos have requested as high priority study of provisional designation, destroyer, desirable, necessary, sacred duty. And you would be famed throughout Stygies 8 for exploiting this technology. Statement agreement, request formulation follows, commence deployment immediately. A concentration of Necron destroyer is playing merry hell with our Skitarii units and the tomb Acropus. They are highly mobile, heavily armed weapon platforms. Taking them on is dangerous in the extreme. Reason to observe them. Our troops possess such technology extrapolated to conclusion. Greatly increased battlefield effectiveness. I was raised to see that as dangerous thinking, Magos. Such piety, put piety aside now, Subdomina. Is the cohort ready to advance? They are. I have plotted the likely location of the destroyer units. They are somewhere within this complex. The fortune of Mars be with you. Direct request, bring it to me. End direct request. Cohort finds sarcophagus containing a Necron destroyer that seems inert. It may have malfunctioned and failed to respond to the tomb's awakening protocols. Let's trash it. Destroy the sarcophagus and it'll be one fewer to fight. Mark the sarcophagus location. Skitarii units will retrieve what they can. Take. Open the sarcophagus and retrieve. Now let's trash it. Cool. The cohort easily destroyed the sarcophagus, ensuring this Necron will never awaken. The explosion of demolition charge alerts nearby Necrons, but valuable components and materials can be salvaged from the shattered machinery. Alright, let's come over here. The lives of the logic saints, Psalm 61, even in death our duty is not complete. A mortally wounded Sakari lies on the floor of the chamber, his torso laid open by Gauss fire. He is evidently caught in a firefight and left behind when his unit fell back. It is likely the Skitarii were attacked by Necron destroyers. The Skitarii might have witnessed tactics up close. Demand deliverance download. Let's download. Access the internal cogitators data and record during the firefight. The cohort inserts a data probe into the dying trooper's cortical port. The shock of extracting the data in its final moments finishes him off, but the cohort acquires several minutes worth of data showing the destroyers merging from the shadows in perfect coordination and unleashing a fatal crossfire. They are heartened that the destroyer was able to share his thoughts even in the moment of death. Warning, our presence has been detected. Okay. I wonder if I go back, does that cause me to get detected? It doesn't. Oh, okay, cool. This area of the tomb is covered in hieroglyphs interspersed with depictions of Necron constructs. Most often engaged in war. Some of the images resemble Necron destroyers with their distinctive warfare weakness. Let's do warfare. Examine the pics for evidence. Worldview. Necron. Well, cool. The destroyers are evidently highly mobile strike units employed in open battle to eliminate units that previously pinned down by numerous Necron warriors. While this is a logical used for the destroyers. It also confirms that the major part of the Necron battle strategies, and that understanding them further will be a great benefit when battling these Xenos. Alright, so I gotta come up. Extra Necrons. Mission opportunity combat data, provisional designation destroyers, acquire, ignore. This chamber is the site of a skirmish between a unit of Skitarii and Necron destroyers. A few corpses badly mauled by Gauss fire lie around the hurriedly erected flak weave barricade. Procure, pray, peruse. Let's procure. Cognition canister. Target a troop. For its next attack gains +1 damage and 25% critical hit chance. Oh, that seems okay. Shit, we're about to level them up further. Maybe we just end it. Damn, I was trying to get there before that happened, so that failed. Necron, I should have gotten that place then. Whatever. Necrons reanimate 1 turn faster. Intrigue. Most interesting. Not all forms are humanoid. Logical data. Centurion form. Gravity defying. The Xenos show that they are more alien than we originally thought. Text of the Oiled Cog, version 12. States one can verge from the standard form, but one must always retain their humanity or be lost to the men of iron and their ways. I do not mean to diverge from the discussion, but what are these men of iron? Unclear. This text was logged many millennia ago. There are no other references to them in my cogitators. Keep focused, brothers. We have a new enemy at foot, and we must ensure that they do not surprise us with new trickeries. Be alert, be focused. Is it just the one, huh? Alright, so we gotta get up here so we can scan that. He'll get to go first. What I can't tell is if I put you guys over here, are you gonna be out of range or not? Ah, you guys fooled me. Oh, I see. Good heal. Jeez. So he's gonna get double turns is what I'm worried about. No, don't run. Man, that was tough. Mission complete. The cohort withdraws from the tomb, having experienced the prowess of the Necron destroyers firsthand. If nothing else, the Adeptus Mechanicus has learned of the stark danger of these Necron warforms possess. Anti-gravity comprehension index 3.9%. Battery projected beneficiary Staggy. Air, Adeptus Mechanicus. I am focused on the matters much closer in space and time. Retrieving Tech Acquisitor. Statement of purpose to perceive the grander picture, to strive to acquire and understand the benefit of all mankind. Be that as it may, I am more interested in how your studies will help your mission on Sylvia Tenebris. Platitude mode. Trust in the scientific method. Magos. Platitude mode. Yikes. That was not great. That added quite a bit to him. forgot about these things. I keep forgetting that I have those. Wow. +1 energy damage. Yeah, I feel like I need more damage. Could get you a mechadendrite. Alright, we'll do that. Skitari Rutstalker. Gain an additional tech priest. Yeah, I think I should go for this. Get the next tech priest going. That would give us a pretty significant boost to our battle abilities. And then I can come back and get some of these other things going. Because tech priests are just all around better than the other guys. So I think I'll call it quits here for the day. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe to encourage me to post more content for you. And thanks again for the subscriber that donated this game to the channel so we can get to experience it. It's actually a pretty interesting game so far. Have a great day.